Hello, everyone, and we are back at the Barcelona International Podcast. I don't remember which episode number this is actually. We have been on hiatus for a couple of weeks. Sorry about that, but now we are back in action, and quite a few things have developed so far over the past couple of weeks. And yeah, let's jump right into it. And first of all, congratulations to everyone. We just got the news right now. Uh, Barcelona finally, we're back at the Camp now, and we're playing the Saturday's game against Bilbao at the new Spotify Camp now. And I think one B plan 1B was already successful when we held a training session. I think that was a significant step on showing the authorities that yeah, we can host a game here. And now I think the license was pending for the Plan 1C, and I'm assuming around 45,000 fans will be allowed into the Spotify Camp now as Barcelona finally get back to their home ground. Nick, how are you feeling
Yeah,
about this?
it's been a while. As soon as I saw the tweet from the club, it was like, wow, we are finally back. And a big game to start with. Uh,
Yeah,
I mean, I respect Bilbao as a club as well, so
yeah,
it's good that we played them. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be loud. It will not be as bad as it was sometimes at
Montjuic.
Montjuic.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
yeah, man. I'm already feeling the energy, the buzz. The camp now will be back. The fans
Yeah.
more closer to the action, and just those players who have who have some of them haven't even played at the camp now, even once. I think.
I think I think only three or four have. Rafinha, Chesney, Ter Stegen, and Lamine. I think has played.
Yeah,
I don't think any
Lewandowski maybe.
Pedri as well. Pedri has yeah. Lewandowski has played. Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
it's
yeah,
going to be
majority of the squad have not.
yeah, it's going to be like a new feeling. But I hope that this gives us that some edge over our opponents in the home games as well. And it's just like a breath of fresh air for the entire squad. And I think they will be motivated. Of course, the Spotify Camp now it's not finished yet, but still it's a good start. At 45,000 is quite a good amount of numbers to begin with, and the revenue starts flowing in as
Almost the
well.
yeah. It's almost the Montjuic sort of
No.
capacity now,
Yeah, I've been
more or
told
less.
it's around 55,000 or around 52,000, something like this, around 50s. But yeah, it's a good. But the thing is that you can also maximize the revenue with the museum that's right near to the Spotify Camp now, also the Barca store right next to the Spotify Camp now. So I think we will generate more revenue coming back to our own stadium, and also uh, that VIP boxes, that revenue that wasn't counted by La Liga, that because they weren't in use now, if we open that up as well, that revenue will be included as well in the books. I think we all become accountants for past couple of seasons, but I think it's a great step in the right direction, and finally we can hear the chants of the Camp Nou back and the Barca Stadium being filled again. So yeah, good news. Congratulations to everyone. And speaking of Camp Nou, there was a sneaky visitor at the Camp Nou
Yeah,
recently. Nick, tell us
only the
about
goat.
only the
Yeah,
greatest of all
the
time.
yeah. Yeah, it was out of the blue. He didn't make a big fuss. He just
Messi
went in,
like,
had a good look, and yeah, I mean it's quite messy like in a way.
yeah,
Not overblowing anything, not sort of even letting the club know. He just I mean it's his home essentially, so he
yeah,
can walk in anytime he wants, to be honest. But yeah, it was quite special
yeah. It was
seeing him back.
when I saw his post on Instagram, I was like shocked. Yeah, is this supposed to be? It's got to be AI or some hack or something. Because nowadays you can't believe such news. But then you see
Yeah,
Messi beaming in a smile in the middle of the Spotify camp now. And then the stories come out that nobody knew, even at the club. Messi was just in Spain because Argentina's national training camp was in Spain. I think it's in Elche Stadium, or I don't remember where it is exactly,
yeah,
but
Alicante. Yeah.
Alicante, yeah. So he was like, yeah, with Rodrigo de Paul, his bodyguard, let's just go and visit the camp now. It was spontaneous, actually. And then he just went there, and then the construction workers saw, oh, Messi, you don't need any invitation. Come on in, Leo, to your home. And it was such a nice, you got this warm feeling, and it's nostalgia when Messi comes in. And then the post that he made, that I always remember this place, which has given me so many memories, so much love, and I will be back here soon. And those words, it's enough to make a grown man cry, to be honest. And
Absolutely.
yeah, wonderful, wonderful. I think what Messi has given us over more than 2 decades almost. Like it's incredible, and we all want him back. And then the fallout of that was Laporta. He was asked in the interview the very next day, and he was surprised as well. He said, "We didn't have any prior communication from Messi, but of course it's his home. He's always welcome." And now we are also seeing that Barca might build like a statue of Lionel Messi outside the new Spotify Camp Nou.
Yeah, it is more or less confirmed by Laporta that they want to do it.
Yeah,
It'd be nice. I think
yeah.
they should have a few around the ground actually.
Yeah, a couple of them. One where he just does the 3-2 goal against Real Madrid,
Yeah,
holding up
with
his
the
shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think that will be a nice one. I would like a picture with that one. But yeah, it all now. I think now the next step would be for Laporta to speak with the Messi family, build the bridges that he destroyed. I think he said that I still don't regret what I did back then because club's finances were club was on the bank of bankruptcy, verge of bankruptcy, sorry. And no player is bigger than the club. And I agree with his words, even though I think it could have been done in a better way. Like Laporta fashion, he wasn't transparent with Lionel Messi. I think that was the main issue. Even Messi would have understood that he can't continue there because of the finances of the club. But being transparent with him throughout the entire process would have been what he Messi desired. I think that's the main point between the two. And I think Laporta should apologize to Lionel Messi, and then maybe when the all Spotify campaign is completely built, then let's have Messi back here again in a
Yeah,
exhibition
I
game.
mean,
Let's give him a
we
real
can
send
have
off.
a testimonial for him. Yeah, I mean, a game for him.
We
Yeah,
have
it'll
to.
be fun.
We have to.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Messi has to be back in the Barca shirt once again, play his last game here. Like he, I remember one of Messi's quote, like I want my last game to be, I want to play 45 minutes with like a Barcelona shirt on and 45 minutes with Argentina kit on. That would be my last game. I'm not sure if this quote is like verified or something, but yeah, that can be a good idea for an exhibition match with Argentina legends against Barcelona legends. Just have that festive at the Camp Nou, Messi being celebrated and given the send off that it deserves that we couldn't give
Yeah.
during the pandemic. But yeah, warm, fuzzy feelings for from Messi's return. But let's jump back to business. So, right before the international break, we played against Celta de Vigo. Barcelona went to Balaidos and we got a result 4-2. But that was a game of two halves, Nix. Tell us what you thought about that game and the performance.
First half was more or less like we have played the last month.
Yeah.
Defensively, not sound, attacking well, but again, the midfield was not pressing. The defense was not very coherent with the rest of the team.
Mm,
We did score first, and then we did play well. I think in the second half. First half was not that great. Obviously, Lewandowski was back and firing. Scored a
yeah.
hat trick, of course. Olmo was back, played slightly deeper because Casado was injured in warm up, and did kind of okay. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how what happens if Pedri's not back for the weekend's game. But
Frankie has a red card as
yeah,
well.
that was a bit unnecessary, I thought. I mean, the game was won by then. Didn't have to go for that tackle.
I think that wasn't a yellow card.
Very soft challenge. Very soft challenge.
Eh,
But again, I
That
mean,
ref was looking to send him off. I think that's just a stupid yellow card. Not, I think Frankie didn't make a mistake. It was just a typical foul that you make. Like it's nothing serious. He's not attempting
yeah,
to
it
hurt
wasn't
the
even a
player.
run. Like he was like the Vigo player was not even trying to attack. It was just a bit of a coming together. And I mean, yeah, again, as
Yeah.
I've told before, the ref sometimes he's looking for that challenge. He's waiting for somebody to be
Mm,
sent off in a game just to make some kind of a noise. But
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not a fan of of such decisions, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
see them
disgrace.
in bigger competition. I don't see that happening in Premier League or in the World Cup or in the Champions League, but it's a bit of a common occurrence, I think, in Spain.
Yeah, it's what? It's a long story. So let's not get that into that a lot. But the performance, yeah, I agree with you. The first half, typical Barcelona performance from this season. The high line not working well, and the press wasn't really good. And the two goals that we conceded, I think the first one was that I one thing I don't understand about this is when you have your line right up to the halfway point, so the opponent is always going to start in his own half. So you're never going to catch them offside, essentially. So what's the purpose of having your high line right up till the halfway point? Why not like let's drop like a 5-10 yards just below the high line and the halfway line? So you essentially have a chance of catching them offside. The first one, ball into Borja Iglesias, simple, first quick, clever touch from him, and the entire backline opens up. And then I think Chesney should have done better,
Yeah,
didn't
he
do
could
it.
have come out. Yeah,
Yeah,
he could have saved
it's
it as well.
yeah, but that's typical Chesney. Like we can't expect him to be doing a lot there. He was here on vacation, and his vacation is hopefully coming to an end soon. But then second goal, I think again, no pressure from the midfield. We let them come down the wing, and then again the pass right back into the field, right outside the 18-yard box, and then there's no pressure on Borja Iglesias. He just picks his shot essentially. No one from the midfield tracking back, and it was a good finish as well, I would say. But we allowed him to take that shot, which shouldn't have been allowed. And
He could
then
have come out a little bit, I think, try and press him before taking the shot.
yeah, exactly. And then going forward, Barcelona were good. We were really good, actually. I think I enjoyed the performance from Lewandowski, of course. The first goal comes. It's a clear handball. I think some people were like, why it's not a handball. Even Marcus Alonso doesn't protest. He knows it's a handball. The hands are
Yeah,
clearly out. And we've seen those given as well. Second one, Rashford, great cross into the box, and Lewandowski. That's a striker's finish. That's a wonderful finish. Now that is something. Now, what I have a problem with people who say, "Oh, Ferran Torres can't do that." Ferran Torres is not a world-class striker, guys. Ferran Torres found his position in this squad coming off the bench last season. Last 30 minutes, you bring on Ferran Torres. He has energy in his legs. He takes up good positions, and he finishes as well. Even this season, he has decent numbers. He has scored some good goals as well. But if you're expecting him to be the next starting striker for Barcelona, you are mistaken, and your expectations of him are wrong. It's not that Ferran Torres is underperforming. You are having over expectations from him. He's a great squad player, and Barcelona are looking to renew him as well. And I think we should renew him. He's a great squad player, but his role should be defined like it was last season. Hey, you come on off the bench last 20, 30 minutes, we use you as a super sub, you are Al Tiburon, the shark. Shark smells blood. Last 30 minutes, opposition is tired. Ferran comes and strikes. How many times have we seen that? Even this season, when he's starting, when Lewandowski is injured, he has done actually decently well. Of course, he's not finishing at the same level as Lewandowski, but we can't expect
but
that from him.
yeah, how many players in history are as good as Lewandowski, anyways?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
Suarez is on his level, maybe Benzema at his best, but couple of players, not more than that. Again, Ferran, he has his moments. He gets into the right positions, he makes the right runs. Finishing again, I mean, he's still only 25, 26. He will improve, I'm sure, but again, he's not world class as a striker.
yeah,
He
great squad
can
player
sort
to
of
have.
fill, yeah, he can fill holes in your squad. He can play left wing, right wing, sometimes in a two, in a front two, but again, you can't expect him to have a 40 goal season, I don't think.
Yeah, and putting like this high expectations of him on him, and then being oh, our expectations were not met. It's your fault as a fan base. It's our fault as a fan base. It's not his fault. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's scoring goals still. He's not a starting striker. So I think our expectations from him are wrong, and I think we should definitely renew Ferran Torres as a squad player and define his role
For
like
sure.
it was
Yeah.
last season. And but then second half, completely different Barcelona. I think we control the ball more. High line was still high, but there was press on the ball. And we did drop the high line a bit as well, I think. But it was more about we kept the ball. We didn't take unnecessary chances. We didn't lose the ball in unnecessary positions. Lamine Jamal wasn't at his best, but still really good, decent performance from him. And again, the third goal from Lewandowski, what a header that was. That's a striker's goal, man.
Brilliant.
Brilliant back.
I
He's
mean,
not even seeing the goal, and then wow, from the back of his head. It's incredible, honestly. I don't remember who scored the fourth goal. It was Fermin, maybe, or
no,
who?
Lewandowski scored the fourth, Lamine scored the third,
Ah,
just
yes,
before
Lamine.
halftime.
Yeah, Lamine scored the third goal. I think
Yeah, weak
uh,
foot as well.
yeah, weak foot as well. It was a good finish from Lamine. Celta's keeper could have done well, but still, it's a good play from Barcelona, killing the game. And Celta didn't have a sniff in that second half. Reminded me of the Newcastle game where Barcelona
Yeah,
just took control of the game. I think that's the medium we're trying to find. Like keep the ball, don't lose it in unnecessary positions. Have the high line, but don't go crazy. When the other team has the ball in the midfield, there is no press. Just drop a bit and keep yourself secure. Everyone plays together. And I think Frankie had a really good game. He was really controlling, bossing that midfield, I think. And Olmo had a decent game. Fermin as well, decent game. I think we might need to see something similar if Frankie de Jong has a red card. And I'm not sure Pedri will start against Bilbao. We'll come on to that.
highly doubtful.
Yeah. And so I think we might see a bigger role for Danny Olmo in that game. He might need to take up a deeper position and then control the game from there. He's capable of that. He did really well in the second half. But there is always room for improvement. So a good Barcelona performance at the Balaidos. I think second half was really encouraging, and hopefully we can see the same against Bilbao as well over the weekend. But let's move on. Speaking about the injuries at Barcelona and the players coming back, I think we had good news on that front as well. Joan Garcia has been given the green light. I think he's completely fit. I think Rafinha as
Yeah,
well. And we heard news about Pedri also. He was expected to miss even the Bilbao and the Chelsea game as well, even some more games, but his recovery has progressed even better than expected. And I think they're even talking about, oh, he might have some minutes against Bilbao, which I highly doubt. We don't want to risk him. But I think for the Chelsea game, we might see Pedri there or some. We might see him in the lineup. I think
yeah. I think he
squad.
it depends on, of course, how much he trains, but I think he should be fine for
Yeah.
the Champions League game.
So Pedri coming back, Rafa coming back. Finally, we always miss Rafinha. Even though Rashford has been great, he has been brilliant. Again, an assist against Celta as well. He keeps on getting those numbers up in the
For
goal and
England
assist
also,
column.
he
Yeah,
got an assist.
yeah, he's really vouching for that starting spot at the English lineup at the World Cup. But I think
Uh,
with Rafinha, we're gonna get something different. We're gonna get that press, that hunger in the front line. I think with Rafinha back, Lewandowski firing, and with Pedri and Frankie will also be back after this one game against Bilbao. I think we might start to see Barcelona again rejuvenate their season. And I
yeah,
think injuries really did hamper us. And Hansi as well, he said like you can judge this team when everyone is back fit. And I think the players that we missed were huge players for us. Our system really depends on such players. It's not like they're squad players. It's different when you miss your starting players like that. So I think everyone will be back and fit hopefully soon against Chelsea. I hope we can have most, if not all, of our squad back, and then we can put in a statement performance against Bilbao and then against Chelsea as well. The good news on all fronts for Barcelona so far. Now let's go on to the transfer rumors, Nick. Tell us which transfer rumors have you been listening over the past 2 weeks?
uh, basically two positions, a striker and a centre back.
Yeah.
In terms of strikers, it's a whole host of them. Some very young, unproven, some very sort of at their peaks, slightly at the end of their careers. So a whole host of them.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Kane has a 65 million release clause.
Yeah.
Could that be an option? We replace Lewandowski with him.
Mm-hmm.
The youngster Etta Young from I
Mm-hmm.
think Levante. He's
Mm-hmm.
started well, but again I think slightly unproven to be a starter at our club. Apart from that, of course, Nicholas Jackson could be an option. He's not really sort of a starter at Bayern, but also they have an option. It's not a compulsory option to buy.
Hmm.
Apart from that, I mean, there are a lot of players, centre backs,
Gorasi.
Schlotterbeck, he's available on a free. Yeah, Girassi as well, but he's again 29, so depends how easy it is to get him.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of centre backs, Schlotterbeck from Dortmund, he
Mm-hmm.
will be available on a free. Negotiate with him in January itself, since we are from a different league. Apart from that, Bastoni, I mean, Inter are at the top of the table, so I'm not sure how easy it will be to get him. But
Yeah.
yeah, basically two positions, centre back, a left-footed one, and a striker
Mm-hmm.
from sort of medium and long term.
Yeah, I think
So yeah, these are the two positions.
for Harry Kane, we did speak about it a few episodes ago. If you remember, I brought it up like, hey, Harry Kane would be a great option at Barcelona. I think people look at that 33 years of age. I think about when we signed Lewandowski, it's completely the same thing. We paid almost similar amount of money, 55 million, something like that, with 10 million in
Worth every
bonuses.
penny.
And he has been worth every penny. Has scored around 104 goals at the club so far, and he has been absolutely brilliant for us. Lewandowski has won us two La Liga trophies as well, completed domestic travel with us, and almost led us to a Champions League final as well. Scored 40 goals last season, and when he's fit, he doesn't seem like he's going to slow down. But I think signing a new world class center striker, I think people are saying, and at the club we are seeing the sources as well, that it depends if Lewandowski leaves or not. I think I also heard in the news that, hey, if Lewandowski doesn't want to go anywhere else, if he can't get like a renewal from Barcelona, he might even retire at the end of the season from football. And he does have big offers from other clubs as well. But I think if Barcelona can renew Lewandowski on like a very minimal wage, because I think we can, because his wife has a practice in Barcelona, they are really settled into the city, and they would basically grab anything we throw at them. So I think why not keep a world class striker? Lewandowski still
Yeah,
when
I
he's
think.
fit, he's good. He can be our backup striker. And then I think 65 million for player with the quality of Harry Kane. Look, don't look at the 33 years age. He has been brilliant. He's a proven goal scorer. He's gonna come in and give you 40, 45 goals a season. And the kind of striker that he is, he drops back, links up. I think he's a Barcelona striker. And I think
Yeah.
if Barcelona do think, okay, we have to go for a striker, I think Harry Kane is the one. Now, many people are like, oh, this is not a serious club. Those, these rage baiters at Twitter and these fans, I don't understand these people. We should, if we're a serious club, we should go for someone like Julian Alvarez or like Erling Haaland. Okay, who's gonna pay those 200 million? Are you gonna sell your house and give the club that money?
No, no,
We
it's
kind of it
it's not possible.
unrealistic,
It's
unrealistic.
unrealistic.
Yeah, and we're not at that level yet. I think Hurricane 60 million next three, even he gives us three good seasons, four good seasons. I think he's a good short to medium term option, and I think we should definitely go for him. But like you said, two positions are in contention that we're speaking about at the club during this break. I think center back is a bigger issue for Barcelona than a striker. I think for me personally, yeah, I think both are almost equally important, but I think going forward, we're still scoring three, four goals every season when Lewandowski wasn't here. I think the problem that we have is at the back. And now at the back, we don't have that leader, that mature center back at the back who's going to actually run that back line and who's going to fit in into Hansi Flick's system. Like you mentioned, Schlotterbeck is one. He's going to be free next summer, I think. Or
Yeah.
maybe he's entering into the fantasy. I don't remember. If we want to sign him in the
No,
January,
it's end of contract.
a January transfer window, how much transfer have you heard for if you want to sign him in the January transfer window? 15 million? No, 40 million, I think someone's or something around that figure.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think Dortmund would sell him. They would rather have him try and get a Champions League spot anyways. Uh, so I think again at Barca, I don't think if we have the opportunities to sign for a free, why pay 15 million for him? I mean, it's okay. We'll
I
wait 6 months.
think
It's okay.
I think it's okay, but if you want to compete in the Champions League, I think I did mention it in our first couple of episodes as well. I think if we don't sign a center back, in the summer, in the winter transfer window, I think it's hard for us to compete in the Champions League. We are already quite depleted at the back. I think first at the start of the season we were thinking, okay, maybe we can try Gerard Martin at the back, as and we haven't seen that at all.
Yeah.
And I
He
think
has not played much.
yeah, and I think we do need a center back, to be honest. If he's available for 25, 30 million in the summer, sorry, in the winter transfer window, I think we should go for him. It's my personal opinion. I think we do need a center back, and uh, intelligent
I
center
would
back, experienced center
uh,
back at that.
I would rather go for Mark Gay from Palace in
Yeah,
the
that
Premier
would
League.
be.
I
He's
think
free
he is
next
sort
season.
of the yeah, he's also free. So if we get both of them, I think I'll be very happy. Even on a free or in January. I
The
mean,
thing is,
if we can get both of them.
his wage package will be too high. I think that's the only
No,
problem.
I don't think so. I think Liverpool don't sort of give out huge wages anyways. So I think we can compete on that front. Again, VIP boxes will help. I hope
Yeah,
we will be
hopefully.
back to one to one. I mean, for the last 2 years, we've just been listening this summer, next summer, this winter, next winter. I
Mm.
mean, hopefully in 2026 we will have that 1:1.
Yeah, Mark Guehi would be a great signing. If he comes on a free, I think that would be like brilliant from Barcelona. That would be like one of the best signings we can make next summer. And then we can go ahead and then pay 65 for Harry Kane, compete on that front, pay that money there. I think center back needs to be addressed. Another transfer rumor that just popped up like last couple of days or last day, yesterday, it's Alejandro Grimaldo. I think there is concern with Barcelona around like the fullbacks not performing well. I think Kunde has really fallen off. Balde as well, he hasn't looked as sharp as he was last season, but I think considerably Balde is still at a good level. But as for Jules Koundé, he has really fallen off. Even for the French national team, he hasn't been really good. Yeah.
He was out for the Celta game,
Mhm.
but then he starts for the French national team. Do you think he was injured or was he dropped?
He was dropped.
Because he played from the start. I mean, he was not even in the squad.
I think he did have like niggle, but I think he could have been in the squad as well. But that was just a precautionary measure. But even if he was fit, I think Ari Garcia would have started, and I think deservingly
Deserved to be
so.
dropped.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
deserved to be dropped. Not from the squad, but he was, I think, carrying something, some niggle. So just as a precaution to not make him travel, just give him that rest before he travels for his international break. I think that was a good decision. Not take any risk with him, give him that extra bit of rest. And Eric Garcia deserved his spot, and I think he played brilliantly well. I think he's our best center back, best defender, I would say, not center back. He's our best defender this season so far, and he's really picked up his game. And Jules Koundé, he actually needs to, I think, start performing well. And if he doesn't start performing well, one of Araujo or Jules Koundé might need to go if we get like a 60 million offer next summer. I'm gonna snatch someone's hand off if
Well,
someone pays 60,
or
70 million.
both sign a new right back and a centre back.
I think right back, I think Ari Garcia is at a good level. I might not even look into that, but I think we need two world-class center backs. That one might be good to have. But Jules Koundé, he really needs to get his head back in the game. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's not injured. He's playing. He's fit. That's why he's playing. It's his mentally, I think he's broken. Um, he's not playing the system well like he was last season, and there's lapse of concentration from him consistently. He looks depressed as well in some of the images. But I don't know what's going on with his personal life. But I hope that Barcelona can put a arm around him and then get him back to his best level. We really need him. As for Balde, I think he can do well as well. But I think his level has been good. And Grimaldo for 15 million, I don't think so. That's necessary. We
I
can,
think that ship has sailed. I really think that's not happening. Uh,
yeah, yeah. I don't think so as well. I think uh, Balde, we don't need to disturb him much. Yes, we can motivate him as well. Like, why not try something there? But still, I think Grimaldo, 15 million that we're going to spend on him, why not use that and maybe bring a center back in? That might help us a bit more on that front. Yeah, so yeah, those were the transfer rumors that we have had around Barcelona, I think overall this international break has been quite good for us. Real Madrid dropped points as well, so now there's 3 points between
Yeah,
us and them. And like Rashford said after the Clasico, it's a marathon, not a race. And definitely, it's a
yeah.
marathon.
Agreed.
We
Yeah, yeah.
we need to keep on their tails. I think they have been horrible, and there are some quite ugly things brewing under that shine that Real Madrid portray. That players are not working on well, getting on well with Xabi Alonso, and long may it continue. I think those egos that those players have, it was never born to work, and this is why Real Madrid never have had an identity. They just bring big players in, and they want a manager like Zidane or Carlo Ancelotti who lets them do whatever they want. They're good man managers. They're not good tacticians. They just give them, okay, you are world class players here. Take the ball and just go and do some magic, and that's how they perform. Yeah.
The last time they had a tactical manager, he was out after 3 months. Lopetegui, he was basically being kicked out. Uh,
Yeah,
After
he
that, they
wasn't good as
basically
well.
went back. No, but he was good for Spain. I think he was decent in the Premier League. But okay, I get it. I mean, I accept that argument. But okay, I mean, yeah, it's good that they're struggling. They should
I
struggle more.
think
I love it.
I think one person who's really watching for the Real Madrid job now is the Spanish national team coach, because that guy, man, the amount of hypocrisy that this guy has when it comes to Barcelona players and when it comes to Real Madrid players is incredible. Absolutely, Dean
I
Housen
mean,
has a legal;
he's
he sends him back. But Lamine Yamal has an operation, and then they send the papers the one night before. Okay, this guy is having this operation, and then he goes and he reports it to them, follows the procedure, but he still has something to say about it. And the way they've been treating Barcelona players, I think is absolutely disgusting. I think he's pandering to Papa Perez or something to get that Real Madrid job in
oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
future.
I mean, Dean Housen will 100% start the weekend game. I can guarantee you. He
Of
has
course,
been sent back home, but I mean, again, it's a bit of a joke. Gavi was injured. He plays another 10 minutes, gets even more injured, misses almost a year and a half now. He's not coming back till, I don't think he's coming back till
March.
March.
Yeah.
It's all because of Spain. So how do you think we should trust them?
And
And
then
on the same
giving
thing,
Lamine injections as well, painkillers.
yeah, and in fact, if Lamine is fit, if Lamine is sort of happy, and by the time the World Cup comes around, it's good for both Barca and Spain. These qualifiers are meaningless. They have qualified almost 99.9%. So it's good for even Spain that Lamine is fit, Lamine is firing, he's healthy, happy. I don't understand what is the problem. And then he comes out in the media and talks about Flick like Flick is the reason that of all his problems in life. I mean, it's unbelievable. I've never seen this.
This hypocrisy at its best. I think De La Fuente, his head is shaped like a titan
Yeah.
from Attack on Titans. I think that guy, I think nothing can go through that thick head of his. And he has no respect. And I think Spanish national team, I think, and the Spanish Federation need to at least uh, take their eyes and bow it down to Barcelona. Every success that they have ever had is because of us. It's because
For
of
sure,
Barcelona
for
players.
sure. They basically play like Barcelona. They now play like how Flick plays. They used to
Yeah,
play like how Pep used to play. They used to play like how Enrique used to play. I mean, it's beyond belief.
yeah. It's how many Barcelona players are gonna represent Spain in this next World Cup, and how many Real Madrid players are gonna
Six,
be,
maybe one, maybe two, one. I mean, it's only Dinhausen.
and maybe
He's also
Carvajal,
Dutch.
maybe,
He's not even Spanish.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. That's it. So you better start like having equality for our
Yeah.
players as well if you want respect back. And I think we stand with Hansi Flick and Barcelona. We have to take care of our assets. We don't care about the Spanish national team. It's about Barcelona at the end
Not
of the
for
day.
meaningless friendlies or
Yeah,
so-called qualifiers where pretty much Spain's qualified. So it's unacceptable.
yeah, it's absolutely disgusting the behavior from the Spanish national team. But yeah, what can we do about that? So any other news that we have that we didn't discuss? So how do you think Barcelona coming back from the international break. I think this international break has been really kind to us. And we are hoping with the new stadium as well. We're back home now. So what are you expecting from Barcelona? Two big games coming up as well, Bilbao and then Chelsea away at the Stamford Bridge.
I think that Bilbao game is going to be amazing atmosphere. I think each and every fan that could be there would want to be in. And I mean, Rafinha is back, so the crowd will be like sort of pressing with him.
Mm.
Lamine will finally play as a sort of,
Number 10,
yeah, basically the number
Camp Nou.
10, the sort of main man. The last time he played, he was 16 or 15 even.
Yeah, 15.
So yeah, I mean, it'll be beautiful. I think
Yeah, can't
I
wait.
can't wait for the weekend. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Hopefully, we put in a good performance and then we go at the Stamford Bridge. And then we hopefully we have the best player in the world back as well with us by then. I'm talking about Pedri Gonzalez, not Lamine Jamal, people. My personal opinion, that
I
is.
everyone knows that.
Yeah, it's Pedri, of course. We love Pedri more than anything else at Barcelona. And I think the people at the Barcelona and the Camp Nou also share the sentiment. You don't see them chanting Lamine's name as much as you see them chanting Pedri's name. It's just magical watching that player play. It just reminds us of Iniesta, Xavi. It's Barcelona heritage, even though he's not from La Masia. It's hard to believe that, but it
He's
just reminds us of Barcelona. It's made for us, and hopefully we can have a statue of him as well, also the Camp Nou, along with Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi soon.
hopefully he can win enough to deserve that as well. It'll
Yeah,
be
he will. He
nice.
will. Hopefully he does really well for us. But yeah, guys, that was it from us at the Barcelona International Coolest podcast. I don't remember the podcast number, but whatever it is, and hopefully we will see you soon after both the Chelsea game and then the Bilbao game, and hopefully we're smiling even more when we come back from the international break. See you, everyone. Ciao.
Okay.